everybody, it's Melissa. I'm going to be talking about a fragrance that I got a compliment on today from a stranger. And I was debating on kind of reviving this series, but I probably don't think I will, just because once I like something, I just use it on repeat. And y'all would probably get sick of the videos and it's like the same fragrance all the time. But who knows? Maybe some of y'all would like that. But anyways, let me set the scene. All right, earlier today, I went to get my eyebrows done. All right, and I did have my hair up just because, you know, I was at the end of my wash cycle. I already showered right now, but just had my hair up. I was like, I'm gonna get my eyebrows threaded, go home, take a shower, and take care of some business, right? So I'm there, I'm sitting in the chair, and the lady, if you've ever gotten your eyebrows threaded or something, she's kind of a little bit on top of you, and she was just, I had my eye like this, right? I'm holding it like this, and she's like, you smell really nice. I was like, oh, thank you. She's like, I really like that perfume. What's your perfume? And then I told her that it was this. And y'all could guess. You're probably going to know what it is. But it was Sauvage Elixir. Now, let me tell you this. This is kind of what blew my mind. That's an exaggeration. But I did not throw on a fragrance today. In fact, I threw on this scent the day before, but earlier in the morning. Maybe actually not early morning. Probably late morning. Right? So it was kind of on me already, but I completely forgot that I had it on. Honestly, I thought that it already just died down because I could no longer smell it. And I guess that is a thing with just getting nose blind to your fragrances, right? So when I tell you that Sauvage Elixir has performance of over 10 hours with one spray, I mean that. And also, like I said, I did not apply it on clothes. This was literally the back of my neck. And again, on this chair, I'm leaning backwards and she's probably right here and she could smell it. And I actually had to take a second to think. I was like, did I throw on fragrance today? Because when she asked me, I didn't immediately tell her what it was. But I was like, was it Lafayette Street? No, that I wasn't Lafayette Street. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the Elixir. And she's like, yeah, that's really good. So she feels the same way as me about this scent. In fact, I had one of my followers ask me why I only do one spray of this, and maybe two, but the only time I would do two sprays, or that I have done two sprays, is when the first spray kind of came out a little bit weak, right? And I'm like, oh, I don't think I got the full spray on that. Then I would apply two. But it performs, and it's noticeable. And it's noticeable in a good way that if you only do one or two sprays, it's not going to choke out anybody around you, but it's just like a pleasant scent bubble, so you're not going to see me doing the whole 5 sprays with this scent unless I'm really trying to be obnoxious. But I don't ever try to be obnoxious when I wear my fragrances at all. If I am wearing a loud scent, I do lessen the amount of sprays. But this was the fragrance that did get me a compliment today. And honestly, I have been kind of wearing this the past week or so, maybe 5 days or something. There are other days that I try some other scents, but as those scents are kind of going on my arms, I'm like, I kind of missed that Elixir a little bit. So I threw that on. So I throw this on. But if y'all have seen my other videos with my sister, right? My sister is somebody that I try a lot of fragrances. I'm around her a lot of the times, and she'll tell me if she loves it. A lot of the times she does not comment on what I'm wearing because she says that they kind of all start to smell the same, right? So I'm like, okay, I get that. And I appreciate her honesty, which is what makes it even better when I'm wearing something and she's like, that smells really good. She's like, I really like that. And I remember I was with her, I think it was the day before yesterday. It was the Chargers game. It was the Chargers game on primetime versus the Jets. And we were in the kitchen. I was grilling outside with her boyfriend, and she was cooking something up inside. And I went inside to kind of talk to her, and she was just in the middle of me talking, she's like, that shit smells so good. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, And then she was jokingly like, you should put my boyfriend on that. But I mean, no, because it's my fragrance. You know what I'm saying? I will not be sharing this scent. And plus he already smells amazing with the Prada Black that he uses all the time. But this thing, dude, it smells good when you're hugging people and it's on your clothes, but it also smells good when you're just tall. Like, it has good projection, and the scent trail is so nice. Now, I get the hesitation with Sauvage. Trust me, it is not probably, it is the most played out fragrance. And I'm just talking about like with the EDT, the EDP, just the name in general, right? Everybody pretty much knows the name Sauvage when they are looking to get a fragrance, whether it's a guy or a girl. Like, a lot of girls know this scent as well. But the Elixir to me hits different. Like, there's something about the Elixir, and I've said this before, that has kind of this Christmas tree, pine sort of smell. There's lavender, there's cardamom, and there's a little bit of this sweetness in the dry down, but it still can pass as somewhat of a fresh fragrance because it has that blue DNA, you know, that ambroxan sort of push that makes it pretty wearable and versatile. But I will say this is still more, if I had to choose between wearing it in the daytime or nighttime, I will say this is more of a nighttime fragrance. But y'all, that hasn't stopped me from wearing it in the daytime. And right now where I'm at, the daytime is around like 76 degrees, 74 degrees. And I have been using just like one spray of Sauvage Elixir because I literally am loving this scent. It's kind of like how I was with Green Irish Tweed by Creed. It just became a scent that I loved so much. And I was like with Green Irish Tweed, I probably wouldn't wear that around people. Like, I would throw that on, or I did throw it on because when I was running errands and I would smell it, I'm like, damn, this is such a good smell. That's how I feel about Elixir. But it's also getting such positive reactions when I wear it around people. And that was what kind of surprised me, because I know that Sauvage is already a really popular fragrance, and that's the kind of risk you run when you wear basically anything off this line, is because, you know, the DNA is there, you can kind of tell. But there's something about the Elixir that just goes in a different sort of turn, that there is a sort of familiarity, but at the same time, it's just, it can somewhat, sometimes, to some people, be played off as a little bit of a different fragrance. Like, there's a familiarness to it, but people are still like, fuck, that smells good. You know, and for me, like, I'm gonna throw it on again. I'm gonna throw it on again. And if the girl that gave me this is watching, look, I'm sorry, all right? I'm gonna be running this up. Basically, I don't know when I'm gonna stop. I literally don't. And it's your fault you put me on, because she's been telling me, she's like, you gotta try other things, you know what I mean? Like, try the other scents, and I have, believe me, but I've been going back to this. I'm already assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that at the end of the month, when I do my top 5 fragrances for November, this is probably going to be in the top spot with the way that I've been wearing this and the way I've been like craving to want to smell it. It's addicting, y'all. Like, it's super addicting. But anyways, just wanted to share that little story with y'all about my experience today. When I got my eyebrows threaded, you know how it is. And if you have never gotten your eyebrows threaded, I suggest you do, because it's nice. You'll feel great afterwards, all right? But is this fragrance worth it for you to buy just to end it off? No. I think I should be the only one wearing the fragrance. So I think y'all could get something else. Maybe YEDP by YSL. That's a good one, right? I think this, let's be real, it's so played out, right? Don't bother. Leave the bottles for me of this. I'll take care of it. And y'all just wear anything else. And if I didn't mention, yes, this is more of a masculine fragrance, but I don't care about that. But yeah, go Aventus, Creed Aventus, go get Creed Aventus, right? Be like all those rappers that are into Creed and stuff like that. I think that it's just not worth it to get it if you're not me. Okay? Anyways, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.